Once the players cleared all the mobs out of this area, they're able to progress further by backtracking to where they just came from. Enabling the lift. There, they'll be able to use this new ball, or just take the elevator in some case if they prefer, to get to a new area that's now opened up. Up in here, where we'll see some more weird new technology, and have another music switch, which heralds another new section of the dungeon. This area becomes more of a survival than straight exploration, as there's a lot of dangerous mobs up in here, which can really quickly ruin your day if you're not ready for them. Being that this place is full of robots, the best kind of weapon you're going to want to come in here with, usually, is electric ones, which of course I'm not using. So these guys tend to resist physical damage. But the key here is letting the player figure out exactly how the heck they're supposed to get out of this area, which of course is easier said than done. Activate the switch, which drains the liquid out. So that gets rid of one possible threat. And should they fall, the lava will be drained and they'll be safe. Now I've opened this roof, which gives me access to yet another new area, this time with some nasty traps, which will have the player timing their movement as well as fighting these nasty mobs so that they don't die in the process. We're just going to go ahead and skip on through here though. Player finds another explodable door. Inside of there, another switch. They can choose to dig through here for some loot, or to just backtrack. As you can see, they've turned the traps off now, so we can backtrack there later without needing to go through all that again. And then we enter into the final stretch. Game, we provide them with a good spot to use this new tech that they've gotten to enable this, which unlocks the final section. We tease them with this secret, which can only be obtained if they've gotten the sphere. That's one of these Precursor crucibles, which allow them to upgrade their gear in exchange for rare commodities. And then we enter into the final section, which is a boss battle with a particularly nasty little guy who wants nothing more than to annihilate you. After which point, they're essentially done and able to access this door, finish the quest, and exit the level through the teleporter. The boss itself will drop loot you can get nowhere else, of course, as players would expect, enabling them a great deal of power, specifically in this case for their mecha, which they can take into all sorts of space missions. And that's about it for this dungeon. Thank you very much for checking it out. Have a good night.